I love watching these athletes and entertainers go back and forth, especially the ones who actually act like they give a darn about the black community, but they've signed contracts and sold out to the other side. Well, now you have Nicki Minaj going directly for the jugular vein at, at Jay Z. You know, she's going at Jay Z because she's upset because Jay Z did not pick Lil Wayne to be the headliner for the Super Bowl halftime performance in New Orleans. You know, Jay Z, he took a $25 million deal to be in charge of the halftime performances for the NFL, and she's upset, and a lot of people around the country, black people, has took umbrage with his pick of Kendrick Lamar to actually headline the Super Bowl performance in New Orleans. You know, Master P had something to say. So many entertainers, but Nicki Minaj, she's been just going ham on Jay Z, and I know that it's not just from that because they have some deep seated issues between each other for a long time, and she feels like Jay Z has been hating on Lil Wayne and Birdman and Cash Money. You know, they've had their little differences because you know black people can't get along and save their life. It just black people will just never get along, right? But Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Snitch, he felt some type of way about this because the black elite boule class, you know, they protect each other. Now Jay-Z is part of that elite boule class, so he's not going to stand for Nicki Minaj going after Jay-Z. So he commented, jumped into the fray, and he said this.
Since when is the whole city, does that require you to be on stage for the halftime of the Super Bowl just because an artist is from the city? That ain't been the MO for the Super Bowl. What y'all talking about? That has not been the MO. Only time it happened was with Dre a couple of years ago with Mary J. Blige and them. Kendrick Lamar was on that stage. Yeah, that's true. Mary J. Blige ain't from L.A. 50 ain't from L.A. Eminem ain't from L.A. What's that about? What y'all talking about? So, again, respectfully, Lil Wayne is phenomenal. He's had a phenomenal career. There are other Super Bowls for him to perform at. It don't have to be because it's in New Orleans. He got to be on stage because he's from New Orleans. What's that? That has never been the case, really. That hasn't happened. And in terms of Nicki Minaj, you got to talk about the brother like that? Come on, Nikki. I respect you. I respect your work. I respect what you've accomplished. Who else you gonna get in the beef with? Little Kim, Mariah Carey, Cardi B, Gucci Mane. I'm just looking at all of this stuff. Taylor Swift. Every time we turn around, Demi Lovato. Every time we turn around, it's something, Nikki. You disagree with the decision. You disagree with the decision. You got to talk about the brother like that? And why are we talking about Jay-Z like he's some damn sellout or something? Need I remind y'all, all the hip-hop artists, all the R&B people that have been performing at Super Bowl halftime over the last few years since he's been involved since 2019? Did I not read some of these names to you? The Who, Coldplay, and people like that? You know how hard it is for a black man to pull off what Jay-Z has pulled off in terms of making sure that black folks get that kind of center stage to promote their brand and build their profile? How unappreciative can you be? It ain't about you as an individual. It's about us. All of us as black people. And that brother right there, Jay-Z, has been front and center and pushing the envelope. You gonna call him a sellout? You gonna use the N-word to describe him like that? A sellout? You know what? What's up with that? The hell is that? He don't deserve that. This some BS. You disagree with the decision, I understand. You think Lil Wayne's supposed to be up there, I understand. I got that part. I'm talking about how you talking about Jay-Z. How you talking about Jigga? How you talking about Hov? Really?
So with all of the stuff that Stephen A. Snitch was saying, Master P took to social media and he went and said, as ambassador of entertainment in the city of New Orleans, I have to agree with the fans that Lil Wayne should be a part of this celebration as well. He's one of the greatest hip hop artists alive, still relevant, and he's a New Orleans native. Let's not miss this cultural movement in the South. Life is too short. We have to give our legends their flowers while they're still here. So that's Master P giving his opinion. Jay-Z, and hearing all of this, he came back and responded, Kendrick Lamar is truly a once-in-a-generation artist and performer. His deep love for hip-hop and culture informs his artistic vision. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Kendrick's work transcends music, and his impact will be felt for years to come. But Nicki Minaj, not to be undone, she came back at Jay-Z, denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT. Nola, what's good? Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out a W man. It's sad. House and word. But it's good, but it's good. No loyalty. Well, then N-word will keep sunning you. So she's so she was just going in. She was going in on Jay-Z. But she dealt with Stephen A. Snitch. But let's listen to that second half of what Stephen A. Snitch had to say, and then we'll come right back.
Come on, Nikki. Come on. To go at him like that, nothing but respect for you and all that you've accomplished. But damn. I mean, you going at him like that just because Lil Wayne ain't gonna perform? Were you beefing with him like you beefing with Megan Thee Stallion or something? I don't know. Maybe I missed it. I don't know that game. I don't know that lane. I'm just saying, talking about him like that. I mean, damn. That's messed up. He don't deserve that. I cover sports, and I know what he has done for artists in terms of giving them that stage for the Super Bowl. I know what I'm talking about on that level. He deserved better than that. He really, really does. That's just cruel. Disagree with the decision? I understand. I had the pleasure of meeting Birdman years ago. Nothing but love for him. Master P, you know me and you, dog. Please, come on, man. Ain't nothing but love. Nikki, I never met you. Nothing but respect for you. I'm just saying, to talk about him like that, you can't just disagree with his decision. It's almost like we trying to convince our own community to turn against specific individuals because they don't make the decisions that he made. Last time I checked, Kendrick Lamar is a black man who's a superstar. Ain't like he chopped liver. He's a black man. It ain't like Jay-Z told Lil Wayne to stay home. We gonna bring the Who or Coldplay up in here. Put Kendrick Lamar there. Y'all need to stop looking for excuses to try to turn individuals in our community against one of its own just because they didn't make the decision you thought they should make. Every decision you make is right, Nikki? Every decision? Master P, sure, Lil Wayne deserves his flowers. That ain't the only way for him to get his flowers. And there's plenty of other Super Bowls coming down the pipe, bro. It would be nice to see Lil Wayne performing in New Orleans. How we know Kendrick Lamar ain't gonna bring him? Come on, y'all. Come on.
So after Stephen A. Snitch jumped in to protect his new Boulay member, Nicki Minaj went on and said, oh, look, y'all, another paid Laffy Taffy alien who comes off his knees to turn around and back that ass up. laughing my ass off, right? So then she goes and says, Stephen, we don't care. I'm going to tell you right now, we don't care if I say more, it'll be your fault. Sit down, ugly. Then she went on to say, Stephen, wasn't you just moaning and groaning on live in your bedroom? and since we're here in women's business, ladies, when should men have their full head? Oh my God, I'm trying to read this stuff the way she got it. Their forehead should it take its normal course like SAS sassy, or man, I don't know what the heck she like the way they be writing, man. When they write these tweets, man, it's just crazy. Y'all know they can rap, but that don't mean that they can read and write. Then she went on to say, "It's no way y'all don't understand that sarcasm. Barbs is better on Barbs. It better only be CF. I don't even know what that means." Then she went and said, "Every week this N word and the chair arguing with the barber, talking about no, not yet." So I guess he's talking about his hairline. Then they went. Then some of the people in the chat, some people was going to say Nikki got to get off that Xanax. Um, he should have called her Hulk Hogan. Like it's just a lot of stuff. Somebody said I F's with Stephen A. Smith, but he don't know how deep or how serious this meant for Lil Wayne and his people, like Nicki and Drake. Just like you can say all that about Lil Wayne, you can say the same for Jay. It's been an NYC. Wait a minute. Let it be NYC, and they wouldn't have picked Drake. They'd have picked French Montana or Fabulous. NYC would have been going off. So it's just a lot of stuff, going on where people are voicing it. People are voicing their opinions on what they think it should have been. Man, oh my God, man. You know, this whole thing is a joke. And like I said, these are bootleg class members, multimillionaire elite class Negroes going back and forth that don't relate to us, man. Nicki Minaj for years hasn't been really polite to black people. She's been very condescending, and the way that she talk and this image and facade that she puts on is very fake and phony. I've never really been a fan of Nicki Minaj, and none of us are fans of Stephen A. Snitch. Because the only reason why Stephen A. Snitch got involved in this, because Nicki Minaj called Jay-Z a sellout. And when he hears that term sellout, it burns him up because he represents that black bootleg class that despise the black community. And Nicki Minaj used the word sellout, and that really got to Stephen A. Snitch. But like I said, most of these people can care less about the black community, man. You know, like I said, most of them sell garbage to the community, and most of them are sellouts to the community. It's up to us grassroots to get ourselves together and redevelop our own stuff and redefine ourselves as a people as to how we want to be defined, what we want to call ourselves, how we view ourselves. That's up to us, man. That's not going to be up to these athletes and entertainers. Stop looking for them as the people that should lead you going forward. But I'm going to cut this video short here. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. And I know trying to read some of this stuff sometime in the way that they write it is hard. But remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.